Little bit of a turnaround in the Tampa Bay market in the month of November. Hey, it's Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group. This is our Tampa Bay market in a minute. We're talking Pinellas and Hillsborough counties. Combined stats, we're looking at trends month over month, trends year over year. And yeah, you heard it here. Some of the metrics moved in favor of sellers in the month of November. Now, I know it's a little bit different of a market post hurricanes, and we will talk about that. However, this market in a minute video, by the way, we're going to go a little bit more than a minute, is designed to keep you informed of what these trends look like so that you can use this data in your favor. If you're selling a home, if you're buying a home, selling a home to buy another home, you can put this data to work for you. Now, I mentioned turnaround towards some seller favorable trends. Let's get right into that. The biggest mover month over month is new purchase contracts in the month of November, up 30% over October. That's right. So in October, 2,263 homes. I know that was right after the storms went through. In November, that number jumped up to 2,938. And looking back, we'd have to go back to August to see that many homes go under contract. Days on market, average and median days on market both fell significantly month over month, going from an average of 76 to an average of 60. That's a 21% decrease. And a median of 50 down to a median of 35. That's a 30% decrease. What else is good if you're a seller? Average price, median price, both up. Average is up 3% month over month, while median's up 1% month over month. Now, that only measures the homes that closed in each of these given months, not necessarily indicative of values across the board. Keep that in mind. Turn that around. But here are the metrics that you want to hear if you are buying a home independent of selling another home. New listings jumped up 34%. And that erased the 3-month trend of decrease in new listings. So last month, almost 4,200 new listings hit the market. Compare that to October, only 3,100, September 3,700. We have to go back to August to see that many new listings entering the market as fresh inventory. Available homes up month over month by about 3%. Not a huge increase, yet about 400 extra homes came to market. So you did have that bump in purchase contracts, you had that bump in new listings, yet the inventory remained right about the same. Closed sales, nominal change, dropped by literally, 10 closed sales month over month. So it is a drop. And then median sold price to list price, and that is the relationship between closing price and final asking price. That number dropped 2%, more than 2%. So therefore, the sellers that made deals, contracts in October, closed for on average 2% less than their asking price in the month of November. Now let's take a look at this from a year over year standpoint, because there are some pretty not favorable trends if you're a seller, we'll call it. But the one that did work in your favor, new purchase contracts up year over year for November of last year compared to November of 24 by 12.3%. So last year, 2,600, this year, 2,900, as I already mentioned. So that's great news if you're a seller. There are more buyers in the market than there were last year. Now, if you're a buyer, all the rest of these trends do favor you, so stay tuned. Average median days on market. We talked about the big drop month over month, yet up significantly year over year, both by about 40%. Last year, homes were selling in an average of 43 days. This year, it's 60. The median last year was 25. This year, it's 35. So again, good for a 40% increase in average market time and median market time. New listings are up year over year by about 7.3%. Available homes are up 25%, and closed sales down 7.3% year over year. Now, get this. We don't say this often, although have the past couple of months. Let's talk about prices. The average price year over year, what closed in November of last year compared to what closed in November of this year, down 2.5%, going from 543 to 529. The median price, though, remained exactly the same, right at 400. So therefore, we'd have to look at this on a graph month over month, yet you look at that year over year, literally no appreciation, even some depreciation. And we know there's some distress sales probably factoring into that based on flooded homes. Yet keep that in mind. Even last month, we saw a 3.2% decrease. Month before, 3.7% decrease. Month before, 0.3% decrease. We haven't seen a year-over-year increase in home prices, closed prices, since July. Last thing here, that median selling price to list price ratio. Again, relationship between closed price and final asking price, down 0.5%. So there you have it. How do you use this data? Well, if you don't have an agent, let's chat. Love to strategize with you. Drop a comment or find me on social media, Sean Reddy of the Reddy Group of Keller Williams. Thanks so much for watching. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in January.